this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. Handoff to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
We're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. On the ground, it's Henry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's running out of time here. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. Field it at the 25. And he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. It's Murphy. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Beavers will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a box
boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He gets loose. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Grab behind the line, it's Spotify. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
That's the RPO, caught to the right. Finds room at the 30. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
To throw, it's Murphy. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks an open space. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Has the first down and more. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the Beavers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Memphis has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And on the carry, he's heading left. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. They finally corral him at the 1. The Beavers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
It's third down after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. State's offense back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Using his legs here. Breaks free with room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Beavers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Memphis.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that sets up a return. Powering through a tackle. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Ball handed off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
And the Beavers will have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Second and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up a third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Will go for it. Back to throw. It's Murphy. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
First down and 10. before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a wide receiver screen.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Wants to throw it. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. To the 25. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He keeps it on a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense trots back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Looking right. This one caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Henry. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into open space. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The big fullback's got it here. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. As a design quarterback keeper. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The offense threatening now, first and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's a run to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Murphy. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Takes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Gonna run it. It's Henry. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off the play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And FPHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. State's offense back out on the field now. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays and suddenly it's first and goal. Give it to the back again. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Beavers! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, they eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Memphis.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
The all-important extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. The ball is caught, and the defense brings him down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They're going to run it here. Tackle at the 40 and learn a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Beavers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Grab behind the line, it's Fox. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Offense getting set. It's second down. And there's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Need some important yards here in third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. And now the running back's got it again. Physical run earns the first down. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again. That's an important first down on that running play. He'll hand it off. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Defense is coming after him. Powers through. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So here we go, 3rd and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Tight end makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down now, sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Here's a handoff, 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
So we're set up now for the biggest 3rd down attempt all game. Can the offense punch it in here in overtime? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
The coach rolling the dice, going for it on 4th and goal here in overtime. To throw, it's Murphy. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Touchdown, Oregon State. They strike first in OT. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Automatic on BAT. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the ground, it's Johnson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Tackle after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Design quarterback run. And he'll be brought down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And it's a touchdown. You're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. Point after, not quite through. We're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Looks like Memphis will have the 1st down. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. Snipes a quick throw. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Memphis, 41. Oregon State, 35.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Beavers! And the answer in overtime.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite two-point play is and see if they can win it.
Comes down to this. If they make their two-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Looking to scramble. And he gets in there. The two-point try wins the game in overtime. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.